Literally the same.
Okay.
Literally the same. Literally the same.
Is there a full video? Well, if there is, chat would know, wouldn't you? There is no full video. Why not? Didn't they live stream it somewhere? They had a conference of all internet figures and they didn't live stream it? It was secret? Oh, God. They didn't have a live stream because they wanted to keep it behind ticket sales. I bet you they did that after RT cut funding. Sure, President Sunday, because I respect you.
Attention, comrades.
Thank you. What a great way to open the segment. This is probably the best thing I've seen Destiny tweet. It's people in my community were, you know, retweeting and stuff and couldn't help but see. Apparently, and again, there's nothing wrong with being a short man, but it is funny when it's Haas being a short man. You know, that is funny. Where's that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. He had a goddamn, I can't believe it's real. He had a goddamn footstool behind there. They had a little wheelie. No shot? No, it's actually real. That is quite funny. Yeah. Listen, okay, all short men can be kings, all right? But some of them are not, including Haas. Anyway, these are the clips we have, so sure. Haas speaks the CPI conference. How'd you get these clips? Fanboy progressive, high progressive.
Ukraine. I mean, we have been hammered home so much about this stuff about decolonization and, you know, this stuff about critiquing white people or whatever and Europeans. Here you have a
Europeans. Interesting.
situation of all of the guilty world, right? Europe uniting under the banner of NATO against Russia, which is in semi-Asiatic country to the east. I mean, the irony is incredible. So the leftists, the same ones that have been telling us for so long that, oh, the problem...
Those wheels are for the Lincoln heads, right? No, they're for Haas. Shh.
Is uniquely some kind of European guild, are rallying behind a kind of pan-European supremacist renaissance, the revival of neo-Nazism, basically, against Russia, and now also against China. And it's not simply an irony. We should draw a fundamental conclusion from this. And for me, that conclusion is that the so-called...
Wow, he's so charismatic. Oh my God. You'd think that he'd be trying to like LARP as a revolutionary leader right now. You know what I mean? He'd be like, and the people have had enough. You know, like he'd try to, right? Like if there's ever a time to do a big LARPy speech, this would be it, right? I guess he only has 2 modes, which is boring and like blowing out the microphone. Oh yeah, apparently this Lincoln head is meant to be, it's meant to be a homage to this. This is one of the U.S. Communist parties or whatever. Of course, these were like Stalin-backed parties. You can see Stalin's head over here. So they were fascist parties, the red coat of paint. But, you know, we're trying to bring back the, you know, the glorious tradition.
American left, in its entirety, cannot be redeemed whatsoever. It's not simply that we can build something from scratch, but we should cease to see leftists as a reservoir from which we should attempt to draw support. The support for anyone who's interested in a real initiative to oppose the status quo is going to come from people who are either apolitical or who are right-wing. But as far as...
Yeah, I think it's quite funny that in a speech that opens with him denouncing the Nazis in Europe, he follows it up by saying, and our only hope is allying with the right. I've said this a million times. This whole Nazbol shit has just been a project to get stupid, disaffected left-leaning people to join with the conservatives and the far right. I've said this a million times over. It is very gratifying to see. It's sort of coalesced, like the vortex is closing a little bit, and now they're just explicitly like far right, you know? I maintain the irony of Russia being allies with basically every far-right party in Europe, you know?
As far as leftists are concerned, I say we owe them nothing. We owe them absolutely no attention. We have no
And really see where the priorities of the people here are. The thing they clap for is that we owe the left nothing.
the way we should present ourselves to them. We should stop walking on eggshells around them. We don't need this acute minority of parasites on the working people of this country.
Parasites on the working people. I wonder what language the Strasserites used back in the 1930s in Germany. You know, makes you wonder. And yeah, apparently I get mentioned in here. That's cute.
These political orientations from scratch. I mean, leftists are leftists because they're committed to a certain set of principles, and rightists are rightists because they're, I guess, metaphysically evil. They're demons. I don't know. I mean, you have the Jabba, not to spoil the mood by mentioning Jabba the Vaush. He talks about the so-called Nazbol vortex, clearly evoking this idea that leftists are people.
Can I just say it's very flattering that at this conference full of people who I probably don't know, I can be name dropped without any clarification, as though I'm like a politician who it's expected everyone knows. I gotta say, I'm very flattered by that, you know. He can't, he doesn't go like, there's this live streamer who talks about the Nazbol vortex a lot, and, you know, like, he just gets to say it. I like that.
Who have to be neurotic, and we have to kind of hold to our principles, and that if we let go, we're going to fall into this kind of primordial vortex of original sin or something like that, right? But the thing is that most often, in every revolution in the history of modern humanity, I guess dating from the French Revolution, or even earlier, or the English Civil War, depending on how you want to look at it, the reason why the revolutionaries who first
Why is he so fucking boring?
The revolutionary action are the first to turn on the revolution is because the meaning of change and revolution or leftism or communism comes to prove itself to be something.
Oh yeah, here we go. From the Wikipedia page on like Nazi like talking points and ideology and stuff, about how Nazis would talk about like the good, honest, hardworking German workers and the parasites, which of course they meant, you know, Jews. Now, Haas doesn't mean Jews when he says parasites. He means degenerates, which can include some Jews. But I assume he mostly means like queer people, you know, and people who are actually leftists. There are probably a lot of... He talks about George Soros a lot. He might just mean Jews. I don't know. Jews and queers, you know? It's a wide net. He's very inclusive.
Something entirely different to what they expected it to be. And I'm not saying that in the sense of George Orwell's Animal Farm, where they were expecting the utopia and they got a different result. It's a basic class analysis. People become leftists because they're embittered Democrats, right? They were trying to climb the career and become these new kind of interns for, I don't know, Nancy Pelosi or something, or Joe Biden, I don't know, Obama, whatever. And then for some reason they get embittered and they get kicked out, so they just want to be a little more...
I hope they didn't pay him for his appearance here, because like I would be so disappointed if I went to to see Haas in person at like the Nazi Bolshevik conference, you know? And this is the level that I got.
Extreme, right? They primarily begin from urbanized and educated backgrounds, and leftism is this kind of form of enlightenment and kind of allows them to express their class position in a way that is raised over the general and raw strata.
Jeez. Yeah, I wish I had more from this here, man. Oh, do we have a...
of the global capitalist...
Here we go. We have Burger King himself, with just some audio, I suppose.
Of the global capitalist system, and they did this by organizing the economy to serve public good and not the profits of a wealthy few. In the 1990s, when the Soviet Union fell, the USA loved Russia. Russia's economy was in collapse, and people were starving. Boris Yeltsin was Bill Clinton's buddy, and the USA meddled in the 1996 elections to make sure that Yeltsin got reelected as he was wrecking the country with austerity and shock therapy neoliberal economics. Directed, of course, by George Soros. But things in Russia...
Dude, I'm so glad George Soros exists because it's such an easy fucking Nazi like radar for everyone else. It's literally just the JQ. So just so you guys know, like George Soros is a relatively politically active billionaire. Like he's on the Democrat side. He's, I guess, relatively progressive. But like the progressivism of George Soros is like Hillary Clinton tier progressivism. And he's not the only billionaire that does this. There are hundreds of billionaires who, in fact, pretty much every person as wealthy as a billionaire is going to be donating to some political campaigns. Like, so they could focus on anyone. The choice to hyperfixate on Soros is because they are Nazis. It is explicitly to draw conspiratorial, affect from, the fact that he is a known Jewish billionaire. The funny thing is, there are other Jewish billionaires, right? Like, there's not just one. They focus on Soros for the name recognition. That's it. That's the only reason why. It's literally just like he's the easy go-to. George Soros has as much to do with this as 1,000 other people. But,
Russia started changing in 1999 when Putin came into office. He restructured Russia's economy to be centered around government-controlled oil and natural gas resources. He used the energy revenue to rebuild the industries of Russia, and he made Russia once again a strong economy.
There you go.
And that...
Wait, Russia's strong economy? Okay, buddy, let's not oversell it, all right? I acknowledge Yeltsin was not the best political leader, but strong economy, not how I would describe their state of affairs, not even before the sanctions.
Is why U.S. media demonizes Russia. That is why the U.S. government of the global...
Oh, it loops. This strikes me as strange, seeing as Soros was in fact very critical of Yeltsin in the way in which he sold off sections of the economy to the various oligarchs. Ooh, interesting. So I assume this is being written by George Soros here. I did not realize to what extent Berezovsky was involved in dirty dealings with Yeltsin's family. According to his own public statements, my warning about his safety concentrated his mind. He got together with the other leading Russian businessmen who were attending the Davos conference, and they formed a syndicate to work for Yeltsin's re-election. The oligarchs extorted a heavy price for their support of Yeltsin. They received shares in the most valuable state-owned companies as security against loans they made to the state budget in an infamous loan-for-shares scheme. After Yeltsin won the election, these companies were put up for auction. The oligarchs divided them up amongst themselves. Yeah, referring to them as oligarchs? I don't know. But hey, he's Jewish. That's all they need, right? Pretty wild stuff, yeah. I will say, I am very happy that everything is like sort of coalescing. That's nice. I like the fact that it's not as hard of an argument as it used to be, It was never a hard argument to make, but it did used to be more difficult than it is now. And I mean, and now it's hard to make the contrary argument, right? It's hard to say anything else. Whatever. The Hinkle tweet. Did you see Hinkle LARPing on the TL? Oh yeah, I saw this. I really like this because he looks so short in it that it's actually a little bit embarrassing. Why is the mirror up there? Like it's the angle mostly, but this hallway has a really tall ceiling. Doesn't he look like a baby? He looks like a little baby, And the mirror's all the way up there, and I know a lot of this has to do with the depth of field. And the way he's holding the gun, too. Like, I know that he's exercising good trigger discipline. He just has, like, the claw deployed, like, 8 feet above the trigger, It's just... Yeah. It's it's pretty silly. I think I responded. Oh, yeah, there we go. This hallway makes you look so tall, King. I saw him last night and he's very nice in person. Is this a meme that I don't know of? Wait, followed by John Zerka and Trainwreck. Oh, it might not be a meme. Well, I'm glad. I'm happy for them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, #1 overall draft pick for World War III. Hashtag denazification. Hashtag push in Z. Yeah. What is this? Okay, are there more than 40 people in this room? I hope they were charging $800 a ticket, because there's no other way. I know whoever filmed this was a fan of mine, because while filming this incredibly embarrassing shit, they zoom in on Burger King and Peter Coffin, you know? I can't believe this. Are they not? Oh, damn, I'm almost disappointed. Well, maybe they just edited it. That is so funny. This is like the highlight of their lives. Jesus. They look so dorky, dude. Holy shit. Haas is dating Samira Khan. Oh, based. Isn't that good? That's like canceling each other out. Yeah, Peter Coffin, I think, was on the invite list. What is this?
I didn't actually kiss her name.
Is that Samira?
She stalled.
I don't actually know what Samira looks like. I just see her little, like, Avi. Like the little picture, but I've never, like, clicked or zoomed in or anything. Is this her? That's her? Okay.
Taller than me. So, how tall are you?
5'5".
5'4.2". Stand up. I'll prove it.
No.
Come on.
I don't want to do that.
Why?
No. That's weird.
It'll go viral.
No. Why are you trying to, like, purposely create negative content?
If you're not tall?
I can't believe this is real. I can't. It's very difficult, you know. I will give credit though. This is an undefeatable debate strategy on the part of Haas over here. Okay, but he's acting right. I don't think so. This is very funny when juxtaposed against how much alpha male posturing he does on his stream. Yeah, he's like thinking of Destiny right now. It's crazy. Dude, the reason why I didn't show up to that thing to debate Haas in person is because if he compared his height next to me, he would have killed himself the next day and I would have felt bad. Like, Jesus. Like, it's like, fuck, I have to stay away from him now because I feel like, yeah, like, it's like I didn't realize this bothered him so much. God. I'm glad they're together. You know, it's good. If you ever get any, like, when the pandemic like winds down more, and you get more like candid video taking of me, I just want to prep you guys, okay? I alternate between getting blackout drunk and stumbling around, and autistically hyperfixating on my phone and not talking to people. And those are the only two, and I'll never smile. You'll never catch me smiling. And those are the two states of being you'll ever catch me in. You'll never catch me flirting with someone, okay? You'll never catch me like that. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. When I'm out in public, I don't even flirt with people anymore, right? Like, if I'm on Tinder, it's just like, when do you want to meet up, right? Or like you talk for a little bit, then you do that. In person, like, I have a feeling that, like, in person it would be like if I was at a bench and there were like people next to me or whatever, and like some of them were into me, you know, like, okay, it can happen, you know, it's I've seen teen dramas, it can happen. You know, it's like either me ignoring them for my phone, or like them having to lay it on so thick that the only reasonable response from my part would be me asking, wait, do you want to fuck? And if they were like, yeah, I'd be like, I don't wanna. I'm tired. My feet hurt. I don't want. I'm busy. No. You're a baby? I don't want to with sore feet. I don't wanna. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. You know what sucks? I have such nice dress shoes, but like I got them, I rushed to get them before the Freedom Fest conference. They were like $700. They're so nice. The company that made them is literally Alden's Shoe Company. That's not a joke. And they're a little bit too small for me. They hurt my feet. Look at, oh God, look at that. Oh my God, look, it's burgundy. Oh, it's close to burgundy, like a burgundy brown, you know? Let's say it in here. Yep, right there. What does that say at the bottom? Oh God, the tongue is gonna, there you go. You literally made that up right now. You know, you'd think that, but yeah, I might get them stretched. They're really, really, really nice. They're actually much smaller than shoes I normally have. I normally buy shoes that are 13 or 14 size. These are 11. The reason I got these is because they're double wide. The reason why I tend to buy large shoes is because I have wide feet. There's usually a bit of a gap in front of my toe. And I was really excited because they felt like they fit perfectly, but they're just like one size too small in every direction. You know what I mean? Like if I could, or maybe even a half size. Put it on your head already, dude. I'll get you that clip later, okay? Yeah, I'll talk with a cobbler sometime, you know? Those kind of shoes always hurt when you first buy them. Don't worry, I know it hurt more than it should, trust me. Also, I have permanent nerve damage in my heels, so it's not something I can really fuss about with, you know? All right, hold your horses. Why? Tendinitis.
Taller than me, then you won't appear taller. Right?
Hug her. He can hug me if he wants.
Ew.
He
Oh my
doesn't
fucking
hug
God.
girls.
I only hug men. Like Jackson. Let's connect. Let's do the
No,
hype.
shut up.
Why not?
No, I don't want to. I'm too obedient, remember?
Is this what heterosexuals look like while they flirt? Is this what the current meta is? I can't do this, man.
Ew.
He
Right?
hug her. He can hug me if he wants.
Ew.
He doesn't hug girls.
I only hug men.
Very Mike from PA and Bad
Jackson.
Bunny energy. Yeah.
Let's connect. Let's do the
No,
hype.
shut up.
Why not?
No, I don't want to. I'm too obedient, remember?
No, it's cringe zero chemistry. Look at it again. Do you know why there's zero chemistry? It's because Haas is so insecure that he can't help but look to the camera time and time again, probably to look at chat. He's looking for chat reactions, and he's looking to frame his face in an attractive angle. That's why. Look over and over again at him. Samira is actually behaving fairly naturally, to her credit, you know.
You're taller. Right?
Look at chat.
Hug her.
Look at chat.
He can hug me.
Weird, you know, Jaden Smith forehead thing.
He wants.
Ew.
He
See?
doesn't
Chat.
hug girls.
I only hug men.
Lean the camera in for the men, because he's trying to, like, emphasize it.
Girls.
I only hug men. Like Jackson. Let's connect. Let's do the
No,
hype.
shut up.
Why not?
No, I don't want to. I'm too
Do the
obedient,
forehead thing
remember?
again. See, you guys get what I mean, right? He could actually come off naturally in this conversation if he wasn't constantly trying to look at chat. You know what I'm talking about, right? This image really broke Haas's brain. Oh, wait, where's the clip of him and Destiny doing the height off and him going like, it's even, but Destiny is clearly a little bit taller than him?
So Destiny, you said I have a bald head, right?
Oh, no.
Okay. So I'm supposed to feel bad, and then I zoom out a little bit. Do I still feel bad, Destiny?
What?
I'm so cold. And I'm I'm not
You're not what?
asking you for anything. I'm just really cold because my back is to the...
No, I'm asking you.
What?
You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it.
Isn't Destiny literally married to a supermodel? I don't know if Melina's job is a supermodel. I think she's a Twitch streamer. She is very attractive, so, you know, and I don't know if he's like trying to compensate for that, like Haas is.
What are you doing?
Where's the clip of them measuring their height?
I look way less cool now. By the way, are we leaving?
I want to leave.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know if oh my god. God. I know this because I do this when I'm streaming too. But I'm also not talking to a person who's right next to me. He's posing for the chat. Look at how unnaturally he's turning his head to a perfect angle. He's trying to mirror the angle he has for his streaming setup. See? He's turning all the way here. And then, looks to see how he looks.
Look what your glasses did.
I would too, TBH. It's just...
Don't go out on 6th.
Why?
What?
I'm actually slender. I'm not thick at all.
She's
Okay, pretty embarrassing. Wait, nobody has the... Oh, here it is. Thank you. Fuck, it's so funny. Can't believe that took so long. Thank you.
Yeah.
literally no difference.
We'll just let the chat decide.
Hold on, angle it up a little bit.
What, like this?
Stand back to back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally the same.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah, I think you're good.
Okay. There you go.
Just literally the same. Literally the same. Shoes were off, guys.
Okay, there we go.
Literally
Yeah.
no difference.
We'll just let the chat decide.
The funniest part is definitely the chat.
Angle it up a little bit.
What, like this?
Stand back to back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally the same.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah, I think you're good.
Okay. There you go. Just
Literally the same.
Alright.
Literally the same.
Okay, just so I can continue to be a good and consistent role model here, I just want to remind you guys that we're not making fun of Haas for being short. We're making fun of him for being short and insecure, okay? Fuck, we have so many clips to look at.
Sorry, not ICBM. A
The time Samira Khan would sell Russia today that it even broke Hinkle.
nuclear missile in 12 minutes.
Is this a good answer, Chuck?
Russia can reach with its hypersonic missiles. They can reach us in 7 minutes. There is nothing we could do.
I'll
to
I'll
prevent
give it to you simply. In every single war simulation, Russia kicks NATO ass.
That's not
Okay.
true. What the fuck are you talking
Copium
Every single
stream.
war
about?
game.
Russia against NATO?
Russia against NATO. Look it up. Look it up. Am I not right?
I've seen it.
You've seen it? Yo, I need this channel.
The Pentagon claims that.
Yeah, the Pentagon itself claims.
It does.
Was that on RT?
That's funny. Whose setup is this? With the, why does the top right say Catholics and Muslims only? Is this, oh, this is BX Bullet? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. BX Bullet, you're better than I noticed BX Bullet unfollowed me on Twitter a little while ago for reasons that I don't understand. I don't know if she's, like, far right or whatever. I don't know. I saw that BX Bullet was getting some undue harassment from other people, which was bad. But then I don't even know. Yeah, I don't. Let's see. Oh, gotcha. Purple maggot. Stay safe, Reno. Okay. Let me see. What is this? CPUSA event thread. Not going back after part 7. Most of these speakers are fairly non-compelling, and when they were, it's because I was laughing inside. Okay, we have to finish with these clips. We have too much to look at right now. I'm sorry.
No, we are gonna sit down and have a chat.
We are sitting down and having
Just like I was in a Discord call with you.
Yeah, but in Discord you were way meaner than you are now. Now you're more amenable to me.
Hey, Haas, did
Oh, no more purple maggot.
Yeah.
No.
Thank you for going there for
last time
research,
was like
though.
the debate.
And here we are.
Here we are. Having a Coke and a orange juice.
And I sized you up, and you're not taller than me. So you called me short.
They're both 5'8".
You called me short. So isn't that a cell phone?
Yeah, but I don't care about being short.
But it was a cell phone.
No, so I don't care. It'd be like if we called us both liberals.
Do you think I care?
Yeah.
I care about being short?
I think so.
How?
Because I feel like on Zerga's stream I just said like 20 times, like, it's not about how tall you are, it's about how wide you are.
Which is true. Which is 1,000 times. Which is f***ing true.
Okay. If you're so wide, why do you hide under a coat all the time?
I wear this coat for drip. You know what the alternative to this fucking coat is? This. And I wore this in our last debate. Here we go.
Yeah, why not just look
Okay,
like
I'm sorry. This is just really embarrassing. Oh, apparently Keem just tweeted out my J.K. Rowling tweet and said, yikes. This is what I mean about optics. Do you guys think that Keemstar's audience is going to care about women being told to shut up? It's like, okay. All right. I should have gone to this. No, I can't. Because it's like I'm so cool, and one of these losers could just like go fucking psycho and kill me or something with like a gun, you know? If we could proportion my lethality and self-defense abilities to how cool I am, if we all could, then I would be unstoppable, you know? I would simply waltz in there and all their assassination attempts would glance off me effortlessly. But god damn, it would be funny. Oh my god. I want to jiggle Peter Coffin's cheeks in like real life, you know? Like that, you know? Like a little baby. Like they'd be really slimy. They would, wouldn't they? Supposedly they kicked out 4 local Austin Maoists or something, so they wouldn't have let you in. Yeah, probably not. Think I could have barged in? I don't know. If we showed up, because like, if we showed up with like the Vaushite army, wouldn't we have had like 4 times as many people as all the attendants of that thing? There were like 30 people in the room with Haas, right? If we showed up with the Vaushite army, we could have just like played music on a loudspeaker outside. That'd be funny. There's another TPUSA Women's Conference in June. Oh shit! I can go see Charlie Kirk again in person. I can have another convo. Sometimes, man, I dream. Okay, do you think if I was ever like behind the curtain with a conservative or something, and like there are no microphones, no one else is around, and like we're chatting a little bit, and he's like, well, yeah, you know, you're kind of an asshole. And I'm like, I just don't like Nazis. And he's like, you think we're all Nazis? And I'm like, come on. No one else is around. And they just don't say anything, you know? They would never go down like that. We're shower arguing right now. But it's that vibe, you know what I mean? Like, without the cameras around, I want to see, like, not Nazi, but like if I was talking to like a good number of online conservatives and I could get them in a situation where like there are no recordings, they know there are no recordings, it's just us, I'd be willing to bet like a good number of them would admit they'd be okay with like camps for trans people, you know? Like death camps, you know? Well, they'd say conversion camps, but like death camp. I feel like I could get a lot of them to be like, yeah, we have to keep the degenerates out. Yeah, you know. I just wonder. Ontologically evil. You know how it is. They say that shit already? Yeah. We could get more of them to say it. You know, more of them. Shave your beard and put in contacts, you'll fit in perfectly. Oh. If I shaved my beard, I would be completely undercover. Nobody, including myself, knows what I look like without a beard. The last time I didn't have a beard was like 7 years ago or something. Like, I have no idea. I'm an adult now, like a real, actual adult. I'm 28 years old. I'm nearly 30. I have no idea what my face looks like without a beard. We'd be, yeah, it'd be just a mystery, you know? Don't shave it. I'm not going to shave it. Shave it just once. If I lose a ton of weight and I'm like ripped, maybe, so we can see if I do have a cut jaw and cheekbones, and if I don't, then we'll just ignore it. You know, we'll just move on. I'll grow my beard back, you know.